and who think they're good at comedy, create a bit, 10 to 12 minutes or so, as a stand-up comic. We're going to draft Tom Schmitz. Don't ask me why. And we're going to put on a stand. This is just an idea. It was birthed just now.
As we were talking about Flo being a stand-up comic.
Stand up for Ocala night at the Marion Theater, where we'll raise funds for the Marion Theater, but we'll have to have local comedians doing local material and local comedy. Now, there's somebody besides Tom in the room who maybe either he or someone closely to him could qualify, I think. But he has to be able to withstand tomatoes and eggs if that's what it calls for.
Oh, Martone can handle tomatoes and eggs.
No,
he's had them thrown at him before.
Look, here's a man.
Fried.
Here's a man who's done comedy. He does karaoke locally. He's been in the theater. He's been Joe Martone. What do you think, Joe? Is that a good idea?
For some, yes.
Wait. What's this for some?
For some, yes, it is.
No, Joe.
You know how hard it is to do comedy for 10 minutes? It's very, very hard.
10 to 12 minutes is a long time to do comedy.
And I have died on stage many times trying to do comedy. I am not a stand-up comedian. I am a kibitzer.
Yes.
And I can do one-liners, but to stand up and do a routine, I bow my hat to to people.
You're actually a kibitzer.
I'm a kibitzer too, yes.
Yeah.
Joe,
that's only when I
hear
play
you
Pinocchio.
die on the radio all the time. What's the difference?
What's the difference?
Joe.
So JJ's throwing his hat into the ring now.
Hey, now he wants to be a comedian. Now the comedian's out of work. There's JJ. Yeah.
Now, Joe, here's the deal. You said doing comedy's hard. Doing 3 hours of radio every day ain't easy either. Okay.
Oh, I didn't say that. No.
Okay, I mean, that's not like
just trying to stay on
falling off a
topic
turnip
here.
truck, yeah.
I'm just trying to stay on
But
topic.
okay, so you're out, right? You're not,
No.
Okay, now do you have anybody that you could nominate? We're going to have trials for this.
Patsy could do stand-up comedy.
By the way, Joe,
She puts up with me, not comment.
Oh,
I didn't really invite you, Joe, just so you know.
I know that. Thank
I'm
you.
just testing.
Invited you to try out.
There's tryouts? Are you going to have tryouts?
We're going to have tryouts, yes.
And who's going to be the judges?
We'll let you know later.
One judge? Not
Me.
No, it's not Tom. He doesn't even have anything to say about it because he's going to be in it. So he will not be.
Wait, but
Well, no,
so I don't have to
You've been
try out?
nominated.
No.
You've been nominated?
No, he's nominated.
Does he have to audition, though?
Yes, he does.
Good.
I'm
Everybody else.
MCing the whole program.
That's it. No, he's not. In his mind, he's emceeing it.
Oh, he's a legend in his own
I
mind.
know,
Oh,
yeah. But not to get off the subject, because
A
Tom
legend
loves
in
to,
like three people's
Tom
minds.
loves to shift the conversation to him. But this
Thank
is,
Did you notice
you.
that?
this is not about Tom.
I know.
This is about stand up for comedy night. Now I'm looking for. This is a great concept.
What time frame are we looking at here?
3, 4, 5 months with something.
Oh, right after Christmas.
After Christmas.
Oh, good,
I mean, look, what a great way to raise money. Get it, stand up for Ocala.
And
you know?
Rick, for
I like that.
two charities, the Marion Theater, 2 charities. We'll get the money to the Marion Theater and WOCA. 2 charities.
Oh, I like him. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that
that's,
thinking. I like that thinking.
It's not exactly what I had in mind, but
If it works for you?
yeah, but depends on which part of it diverts to where. But I mean, no, this would definitely be something for pro bono for sure. But
Yes.
but now we can take sponsorship money if we might want to broadcast it, right?
You never know.
Or it's going to be PG rated.
Well,
Maybe
see, now
R.
it depends on the crown. Now, going back a few years, and I can say this now because it's not there anymore. Disney used to have improv.
They did.
And-
It's no longer there. It hasn't been there in 2 years, but it's very good improv.
That was funny.
Yeah.
I used
The
to
Laugh Factory.
Yes. I used to get front row seats, and, buddy, that was comedy. They had a structured template that they used, but after that, it was just all out
So
fun.
you'll do improv, but you won't do comedy.
Right.
Boo.
Okay, now here's the story. You know, what's that?
Come on, Joe.
Drew Carey. What's the Drew Carey show that he did with those great?
Who's got a line? Whose
Oh,
line
I
is it?
love
Whose line is it
I
anyway?
watched it every single night I could watch it. I love that
You
show.
want to talk about difficulty? Improv is quite possibly
Yeah.
the hardest comedy that there is. to
Oh,
do.
I love improv.
But we're
I
talking
love
stand-up
improv.
comedy. Now, here's the thing, Joe. Going back to one thing you said.
Yes.
I bombed. Let me tell you about a guy named Johnny Carson who bombed night after night on his monologue. It was the best thing on television.
Yeah, but nowhere is. I don't know. I have not seen anyone in that category.
But
There's
Joe,
no
you
one.
gotta, Joe, you got it. This is a team game.
Oh yes.
You have to have a little humility.
You will get pity laughs.
Oh, I get
This
pity
is
laughs?
for charity.
I was
sympathy.
the worst night I
yeah.
ever bombed. I bombed at a comedy club, and then the comedy club owner said he would never have me back. And I was like, "Because I bombed?" He said, "No, because you told the audience you were funny. They sucked."
Sure.
All right, so Joe, this tell me this. Do you like the idea?
I like the idea.
Okay. We'll start
Comedy
with
is
it.
good because they say comedy is the best medicine for you.
Laughter.
Laughter.
Henceforth,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you're funny, you'll
Right. Laughter is a result of the comedy. But
There you go. I hope
You
so.
had it right.
Yeah.
And so, would you do this? Would you be willing to help recruit
Yeah, definitely.
candidates? Now, these are not necessarily people. They got to try out for the show.
Right. Well, it depends who's going to be the judge.
I'll let you know about that later.
Yeah, you got to be somebody that has
And
a
it's-
funny bone.
I'll have somebody that's
And
top
it can't be,
notch.
it can't
than
be
one,
blue. No F-bombs.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's got to be. I call it Red Skelton comedy.
Yeah.
Red Skelton.
These
comedy.
guys have no idea. Red
I
Skelton.
know.
These two don't know.
Excuse me. I have all the Red Skelton DVDs at home. I got like 30 DVDs with
These
the Red
two-
Skelton
the
show.
two young ones here on the table going.
I didn't watch Red Skelton as it was on TV, but I got all the Red Skelton
I
shows.
watched it live, and it was.
It's great. Okay, here's the deal. It could be Johnny Carson too. So because
Yeah, he was funny, too.
So, all right, I just want to check it out with you. Let you
Oh,
know.
yes,
Let
I like
the
it.
word
Thank
go
you.
forth. Stand up for Ocala night. Marion Theater coming soon. All right.
I like that.
You're in for that.
I'm in for it.
All right, Joe. Thank you very much.
All right, you're very welcome.
Love your new radio station, by the way.
Thank you. Yes, you like the digs?
I do like it. Congratulations on a great
you.
job.
We're
Mostly-
still not done though. But
Mostly a patsy, by the way.
yes, of course. it looks great from here, but in the back we still got a lot.
By
more
the
to
way-
It
do.
looks 100% than did it last week already.
Yeah, every time we come in, it's like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
something new.
See, I see it. That's new to me.
As your weekly guests come in and say, "Oh, something new. Oh,
Yeah.
something new."
Yeah, I like
last
it.
week there was no rugs. Now there's carpet.
Although,
There you go.
Yeah.
the part-time carpenter you got helping out,
yeah.
Awful.
I mean, he's terrible.
Really?
He's terrible.
We cuts his edges straight though.
Only reason he still has a job is his last name's Martone. Let's be honest.
Thank you, Joe. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you, guys.
All right. Okay. Little fun there. Coming up just about the amazing factoids with a little twist.
Is this where I do my disclaimer or do I
Not
do
yet.
it after the
Not
break?
yet. I'm going to talk to you first about about pushing the ball across the goal line. This is the serious segment. Which one you guys want to do first? JJ, which one you would do for
let's go-
JJ?
let's-
Factoids.
Factoids?
And I want to hear about how we can push the ball across the
Which
goal
one you
line.
want to hear first? Break the
What's
thing. You want to see how to push the ball across?
Yeah, how to put it. Let's get some
Well, we gotta
low-hanging
take, then we
fruit
have to
done.
take. Then we got to
Need
take.
a whole segment for that.
No, here's
we
what
can
we'll
do
do.
facts of life.
I'll tell you
pretty
what I'll
quick.
do because I got tweets and quotes coming in later. I'm going to do facts of life now because I don't want to put them together.
Okay.
They're very similar. All right. Okay.
Is this where I do my disclaimer now?
Yeah.
All these facts are found on Google Facts. They may not or do not do anything towards the radio station.
Not
radio station
reflect
not
the opinion
responsible
of.
for any of this. JJ, Tom, Austin are not responsible for this. Any erroneous information given is Buddy Martin's and Buddy Martin's alone.
All right. Thank you very much for the. Okay, you guys ready? There are some of these that are not true. Where's that bell? I need that bell. I need that bell over here. All right. So hidden in these, everybody can guess, but you only get 4 guesses. If you use them up, you got nothing left. You can't guess.
All right.
Which ones are true? Which ones are false? As soon as I say it, you have to say false, and I'll ring the bell. Okay. All right. Here we go. The amazing factoids. This is a wonderful part segment, by the way. I think it's great. Which of these are bogus? Number 1. You are least likely to remember things written in red ink.
False.
2, 3. Wrong. There's one of you right there. Okay. That's true. Number 2. 40% of people use their phones while in the bathroom.
That's
False.
true.
Hold on. You said
I don't quite
I say
understand
more.
how the
You
game
said
goes.
Austin wrong. You got one wrong. JJ's undefeated so far. Number 3. Ants go to war similar to humans. They even use more advanced strategies, such as sending the weaker ants out to fight first.
True.
True.
2, 3, 4, 5. That one's true. Okay?
Yeah, just answer if you think it's false. Say false.
Well, you can
don't have
answer
to
if
say
you
true.
want to, just as long as if you say 5. Number 4. 98%, again, 98% of all species that have ever existed on Earth are now extinct.
True.
False.
Who said false?
True.
JJ, you're wrong. He's got one, right? Or Tom, you
Everybody's
have 2.
got one.
You have 2, Tom?
No, everybody's got one.
All right. There you go. Number 5. More left-handed people prefer the Android phone to the iPhone.
False.
False.
You guys are correct. Correct. That's true. It's false. That's not one I made up. Okay.
Left-handed people seem like they would like the
They do.
iPhone.
That's just a little tricky. All right. Here's one. JJ, listen closely. A study suggests that people with tattoos drink more than people without.
True.
2, 3, 4, 5. You said false?
False.
You're wrong.
That's
true.
an obvious one.
Tom's got 2. He'll be out soon. Okay, here we go. More on today's factoids, true or false. In Delaware, it is illegal to sell dead people for more money without a license.
True.
False.
2, 3. Who said false?
Me.
Wrong, JJ.
I knew that was one of my strange facts. So
How many do you have wrong, JJ? 2?
2.
You got 2, Tom?
Illegal
Austin
to
has
sell
one.
Right
dead
now, Austin
people.
only has
More
1.
money.
Austin's leading the pack right now. Okay.
I just assumed you could sell dead people.
Number 8. In Japan, more than 750 tons of grasshoppers are consumed daily.
That's true.
2, 3,
False.
4, 5. Tom, you're out.
No,
It's false.
But that's only 3 for me.
That's you only. Oh, you have 4. Okay. All right. Well, you're behind. All right. All right. Number 9. It's Austin's got 1, JJ's got 2, and Tom's got 3.
Right.
I knew you missed the grasshopper one. I put that in for you. Number 9. We are born with 300 bones, but end up with 206 bones when we are adults.
True.
Of course, that's true.
True.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And finally, Justin Bieber's mother is a second cousin to Elvis Presley.
False.
False.
True.
Wrong, Tom. You lose. Yeah. There you go. JJ, you're
I know
second
my
place.
family. You know, that's Elvis. He's my
JJ
king.
and
why you call me
Austin
Stat
wins.
Man.
That's a Stat Man and Tat Man. All right, we'll take a break, come back. I'll tell you about pushing the ball across the 5-yard line from the 5-yard and getting some projects done in Ocala. Stay tuned to the Voice of Ocala right here on
1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Hi, this is Lisa Midget, owner of Kinetic Motion Fitness here in Ocala, Florida. A lot of you have experienced our great classes in personal small group training, but did you know we now offer dynamic workouts on DVD? These high-quality, locally produced, effective DVD workouts can go where you go. Going on vacation? No problem. We can go with you. Friends and relatives out of town who are jealous that you get to come to KMF? No problem. We ship anywhere in the United States for free. Our great lineup of 4 DVDs includes Kinetic Achieve, Kinetic Couples, Kinetic Core, and Kinetic Campus. 4 great workouts for the entire family on DVD. Sound interesting? Check them out on our website at kmfocala.com. While you're there, check out our class schedule and come see us. We're only 5 minutes from downtown across from the Skylark Plaza. Visit kmfocala.com and like us on Facebook. KMF will get you results at our studio or at home with one of our DVDs. Kinetic Motion Fitness. We're ready when you are. Visit kmfocala.com for more information.
Hi, this is Buddy Martin. If you have an award or a trophy in your house, there's more than a good chance it came from BJ Trophies Gifts and Awards. At BJ Trophies, Floyd Hirschberger and his staff have a lot more than just trophies. Among the items they specialize in are donor recognition walls and trees, personalized or engraved gifts, cast bronze dedication plaques, wide format digital printing with posters, banners, and signs, and promotional products. Floyd is the official trophy and awards maker for the Voice of Ocala radio show and is North Central Florida's leader in custom recognition programs, corporate awards, industrial engraving, unique gifts, and advertising specialties. When Angie Lewis went shopping for something to award to the winners of her State Farm Good Neighbor Award, she shopped first at BJ Trophies Awards and Gifts. Check them out at 1735 Northeast Jacksonville Road on North Magnolia's Miracle Mile, or call them today at 352-732-2249. BJ Trophies Awards and Gifts. Trophies is just our middle name.
Sign up for this year's Marion County Heart Walk and be part of a local movement that's helping others live longer, healthier lives. Join Chairman Dr. Jim Henningsen and walk with us on Saturday, October 5th at Baseline Road Trailhead. It's a free event promoting physical activity and heart-healthy living. To find out how you can help the fight against the #1 killer of all Americans, visit us online at marionheartwalk.org.
Keep up with what's going on in the downtown area with Ocala Downtown Newspaper. Delivering thousands of newspapers to businesses in the downtown area, Ocala Downtown is there to keep you informed. They even have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company that fits your needs, and all we ask in return is that you tell them where you heard about it. It's simple. For more info, just call Tom's Picks, 352-804-1223, and pick up your copy of the Downtown Ocala newspaper today.
Now read Ocala Downtown Newspaper online.
Legally Yours, brought to you by Fuller & Fuller Attorneys at Law. On the air every Wednesday morning at 10:30 a.m. with John Fuller, a board-certified civil trial lawyer for over 25 years. John welcomes your questions, from business to complex family matters to legal disputes. So tune in every Wednesday morning at 10:30 a.m. for Legally Yours with John Fuller, right here on WOCA 1370 AM and 96.3 FM, The Source.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. Our tractor services include bush hog, disking, front end loader, box blade, and stump grinding. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care. Fence row spraying is also available for weed control. We are licensed and insured. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440, or online at powellgene, Gene, at yahoo.com. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing.
You've got a garden and we've got a show for you called You've Got a Garden with your host, Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin. Carol Ann answers your questions about your flowers, your veggies, your grass, your trees, even questions about your bugs. And she's only on WOCA, so don't miss Carol Ann Baldwin and You've Got a Garden each Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on WOCA The Source.
Ocala Radio, WOCA.
Okay, so here's a new height of absurdity in someone owning a gun. Have you heard about this story? Amazing story. I got this off earlier report, and I have a piece from Slate. How does a 107-year-old man who is nearly deaf and legally blind get cleared to buy a handgun? And he did it in Arkansas.
Well, there you have it.
At Monroe, Isidore. He died in a bizarre shootout with police, 107 years old. What in the world's going on here?
When did he buy the gun?
Strange story. Maybe when he was 10. I don't know. Might have been a musket for all I know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He said, how's a guy with barely hearing, no eyesight get a gun? He may have had the gun for a while.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it's another one of those crazy things.
He shot through the door when police said that it was him, or that it was them.
Yeah, that's not a good
So
thing
they had
to
to
do.
blast him.
He couldn't hear. How did he know they were saying police?
Yeah.
Do that.
The story says, by all accounts, Monroe Isidore was a peaceful, church-going man who was not mentally defective. But he was 107 years old, unable to see and hear properly, and quite likely plagued by other infirmities. I would say so.
Yeah, if you're 107, you can't be all there.
Yeah,
I don't care what they say.
Well, his mind was supposed to be sharp, but he didn't have full command of his senses. But he was able to get a gun, and whatever. And some of his friends said that this weekend's shootout happened because Isidore was disoriented and could not understand what was going on. I would think that's a safe bet.
For sure.
I would feel terrible as a cop if I had to shoot a 107-year-old man, wouldn't you? What do you think?
Yeah.
Not if he's shooting at me.
But
but just got to be able to take that guy down. Throw a smoke bomb.
It was through a door, though, so you don't really
Well, he's only
know.
got 10 minutes. Left in his life to live.
Wait it out. Wait him out.
Yeah, wait him out. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, anyway, that's this week's bizarre story. A shootout with a 107-year-old
man.
Wow.
He went out in an awesome way, man.
Yeah, I guess that sounds very gangster.
Yeah, it's
You wouldn't
pretty
be saying that
gangster.
if on his way out he took out a cop with him.
Well, no, that everybody would act sad, but
All right, let me get something serious here now. You guys know that I'm real passionate about this, and we talk about it on the show. Now, I see you guys, your eyes glaze over when I talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it anyway.
JJ, wake up.
I'm never going to stop talking about it. As long as I have breath, I'm going to keep talking about it.
It is the voice of Ocala with Buddy Martin. So.
And not because of Buddy Martin, because it's something I believe in this community really needs. And I've had occasion the last 2 days to spend some time with what I consider to be some of the top people in the community. And leaders. I don't mean political leaders. I mean people who are just great people who have a heart for our community, who are very, very impressive as individuals, who have no agendas. And I asked this question, what are we going to do about this? We've got some things on the table that are just absolutely deal makers for our community for a long time, for the future, long after I'm gone. Things like the development of Silver Springs, which I'm still concerned about, which I'm afraid that we lost our track with them. We don't know what's going on. But anyway, Silver Springs, so critical to our future. They got to get it right. We have the downtown situation with Linear Park, with all the North Magnolia, Tuscaloosa Park thing. You got the new auditorium, which is going to happen. It's going to be privately funded. We're going to have a Central Park with a building that's going to be wonderfully acoustical, perfect, to have the symphony there, to have concerts there. This is going to happen. We might have the New York Yankees Farm Club here. I know I talked to someone yesterday who told me that he has talked to the Yankees on a regular basis, and he thinks it's about to happen in terms of the agreement with the Yankees. Now, we still have to decide if we're going to go out and build a stadium. That's another issue. And we've got so many things. I could name many more. One of these days, I'd like to see us actually have a local TV show with news on it that would really address Marion County, but that's for another day. So I'm saying to these people, what is keeping us from getting this done? And quietly, they will say lack of some good leadership. Now, that's pointed in two directions. It's pointed at the people who are currently in office, but it's not just the people in office we're talking about. We need leaders in the community who step up and express themselves and take charge of their community and get involved in their community and find out what they can do to make these changes. And if the right people are not in office, get the right people in office. All right? That's what I'm saying. And we are so close to making this remarkable transition. I'm going to fall short of calling it a renaissance, but I mean, think of the things that we could have in terms of branding. We got FedEx, could get the Yankees, we could have Silver Springs. We got these other great projects downtown. Ocala is ready to go on the move. And now is the time. And if we sit back and we don't do anything and we get inertia here and people have lockjaw, our day is going to pass us by again, as it has in past years, because no one stepped up to take the ball and said, let me have the ball. I'm willing to help get it and get some blockers out front and get the ball across the line. We've got to come a long way, folks. 3 years ago, we were in a dark place in this community with the economy being what it was. Now we're railing out of that. We need leaders to step up. And I know there are some people who are willing to be a part of a core group without an agenda. They have no desire to own anything, to be in political office about anything. They just want to see things get done in a proper way. And so I beg and plead with people in this community. Listen, take note, excuse me, own part of it. Step up, find out what you can do, ask questions, make statements. You know, the reason we started this show was there would be a place and a forum for people to come and express themselves if they wanted to. And that's why we're here every day. That's why we call it the Voice of Ocala. Not because of my voice or Tom's voice or JJ's voice, or because this is your voice. Use it. It's not just about this radio program. It's not at all about just, it's about our community, and now is the time to act. And I'm going to be sorely disappointed if I don't see something, and I think it will, because I've talked to three what I consider to be grade A, top drawer people who said, I'm in. I'm in. And so those three are in, and maybe others will be in. And this small group will be anonymous for the time being, will begin to get active in the community, ask questions, take a role of some kind in it, to meet and talk and dream a little bit and fight a little bit and do what has to be done to get it done. Sometimes it takes conflict to get things done. And if you don't have the stomach for it, okay. But be aware of the fact, if you sit by and don't do it, you got nobody to blame but yourself. I already have another person just text saying, I'm in, another person. So it's there. I'm just a small town, what they call us on a Hick radio station, small town talk show host, just trying to facilitate you out there to get involved in something that can benefit everybody. So that's what I want to say about that. If you want to email me, my email address is buddy@woca.com. Our telephone lines are open most days. The number is 622-9622. I'm always amazed that we don't get more calls because people stop me and talk to me about it. Hey, I listened to the show yesterday, and I was going to call you about so-and-so. Why'd you call? Well, I don't know. I just want to call. You know, it requires a commitment to make a telephone call. So that's fine. But, you know, email me, and let's get this thing going, folks. We got to get it going in the right direction. We're running out of time, and the window is open. Who is going to be sent up and be counted? And having said that, first thing we'll do is have stand up for Ocala night at Marion Theater. We'll get to comics. So we said we were going to get back to this issue, but we didn't do it. So let's take a quick break, come back, and we'll answer the question: who's your nomination for somebody who would be a great stand-up comedian tryout? We have tryouts.
Well, I'm looking. The question was asked on Facebook: who's the funniest person you know? We're doing a talent search here at WOCA for stand up for Ocala night. The Marion Theater. Call the show and it gives a number. Reed Lewis wrote, "That would be Big Neck Tom." What is that about? Why do I got to be Big?
It always seems to be about Tom.
Why do I got to be Big Neck?
I don't know. You can be whatever you want to be. It's your name. So you can make a nomination. And we'll put the thing together, make it happen. We'll take a break, come back, finish up that thought, and we got tweets and quotes right here on the Voice of Ocala.
1370 AM, 96.3 FM, streaming live at WOCA.com. The Source.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And so is State Farm agent Angie Lewis, working hard to serve her community as a citizen and insurance agent. Angie wants to help you as you adjust your insurance needs to your life. From everything to helping educate your teen driver to protecting your family against everyday risk. She wants to change the way you perceive insurance by developing relationships with her clients, which is why Angie and her staff are proud to be a part of so many good causes in Ocala. In turn, she has chosen to single out those who step up as leaders. Each month on the Voice of Ocala, Angie spotlights a good neighbor, saluting those who give exceptional service or do random acts of kindness to others. For this, Angie was written up in State Farm's National Magazine. Angie also supports local businesses with a regular Biz Buzz. The Angie Lewis State Farm Agency is located at 1122 Northeast 36th Avenue, where visitors are always welcome and the coffee pot is always on. Recently, I had a great conversation with General Manager Pat Murray on the special events at Country Club of Ocala.
We have a lot of special events here that are geared towards the family. Easter comes to mind. We have an Easter bunny who hops around on the driving range, and we usually hide somewhere in a neighborhood of 3,000 eggs and turn them loose and let them go harvest the eggs. We have a great family celebration here on the 4th of July where it's a traditional cookout, if you will. And as the sun goes down, the driving range becomes alive with probably one of the better fireworks displays in the area. Breakfast with Santa is a big deal.
Country Club of Ocala, where the Easter Bunny, Santa, and all the children, large and small, are a big deal on every special occasion. For more information, call 352-237-6644. That's 352-237-6644. Country Club of Ocala, proud sponsor of the Monday Gator Report right here on The Source.
Right here since 1957. We're WOCA, News Talk 1370.
On September 11th, WOCA will stand with Ocala and the nation to salute our firefighters, law enforcement officers, military personnel, veterans, and emergency workers as we recall the fateful day President George W. Bush declared as Patriot Day. We'll have a special one-hour interview with New York Fire Chief and Commissioner James McCauley, who was part of the search and rescue team at Ground Zero. Don't miss this special broadcast on Wednesday, September 11th from 9 till 10 a.m. Commissioner McCauley will recall September 11th, 2001 in his own words. Only on The Source, WOCA, on AM Ocala Live.
Folks, RL here to invite you to Dairy Queen for a great new meal. Dairy Queen's now serving 3 different $5 meals. Hot dogs with chili, cheese, slaw, whatever. Quarter pound with cheese loaded up any way you like it. Solid filet chicken tenders. And each meal comes with fries, a drink, and a sundae for only $5. You got that right. Nobody beats that deal. A great value and a great meal. So come on down to Dairy Queen at Silver Springs where they always treat you like kings and queens.
News Talk 1370. WOCA invites you to discover your full business potential. News Talk Radio is the perfect environment for your advertising. WOCA's News Talk format pinpoints information-hungry, better educated, high-income adults. So use us to talk to them. Call 732-8000. 732-8000. We're Ocala News Talk Radio. News Talk 1370 WOCA.
just said some words and they chunked him in the clay. Well, he lived a lifetime.
All right, date coming soon. We'll let you know when it is for the Stand Up for Ocala. We just decided to have it today. Stand Up Comedy Night. Who's funny? Who can make you laugh? You know, laughter makes you live longer.
Yeah.
I read some of the days that for every 10 minutes of solid laughter you have, it adds a day to your life, man.
Every 10 minutes? Every 10 minutes of solid laughter?
That's what I heard, yeah.
Well, I'm going to live to be about 105 already.
Well.
I get together with my buddies Craig, Brett, and Steve, and that's all we do is laugh at each other.
Yeah, I bet. By the way, I heard you glom onto my TV show on the first hour. You come around to, once again. It took a while, but you finally caught up to it, and now you like my new show.
Well, no, I was always going to like it. Once I started watching it, I knew I'd like it because Aaron Sorkin writes it, and he wrote The West Wing, so there's what's not to like.
Well, there are other shows that JJ and I talked about, but you hated till you saw them.
Well, yeah.
Not to mention
Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
But the newsroom, and I just got HBO turned back on because Boardwalk Empire. You know, HBO is such a scam. You should only turn it on when the show you want to watch is starting this new season. Yeah. So I just turned it back on, and I went back and watched the first 4 episodes of Newsroom. Because is the season only 5 episodes long, buddy?
No, it's 8.
It's 8? Well, so I'm missing 2 episodes.
You're missing 2.
I watched 5.
The one you're missing was last week's.
No, I watched last week's with the presidential elections.
That's this week.
That was Sundays.
Yeah, last week.
Last week
before.
was
week before.
Was that the gas?
No.
Okay, because 2 weeks ago was the gas.
2 weeks ago was there. No, you got some things to make up.
But
gas
anyway,
was 4 weeks ago. So.
I watched last night. I watched the presidential election, and the way they're reporting it and all, and the backbiting that's going on amongst them as they're sitting at the news desk off camera. It's just a great written show.
Yeah, we'll talk about it some more tomorrow because
Sam Waterston is great.
He is. I think Jeff Daniels is pretty good too. I didn't like what's her name as the producer, but I'm beginning to like her more because I can't understand her.
The English woman.
Yeah, I forgot her name, but anyway, I think it's a pretty good show. I enjoy it, and Ray Donovan, you would love, by the way, Ray Donovan.
But it's on Showtime, so I
know.
Watch it.
No. All right, let's go to tweets and quotes. We got to get out of here. We got a lot of sports to do. We got around the water cooler today. So let's get on with this. This is an anonymous quote, one I like. Your age doesn't define your maturity. Your grades don't define your intellect. And rumors don't define who you are.
Very good.
Get an amen on that, JJ. Yeah. Number 2.
Amen.
This comes from Jimmy Kimmel.
Good.
Will somebody please adapt or invent an old-fashioned typewriter that can be used as a printer? Pretty good. I like that. And finally, this is an old Kenyan proverb. Feet, F-E-E-T, cannot stop one from going into danger.
Very true.
Speaking of going into danger, I'm really happy about the Syrian outcome. If you haven't heard, it looks like the Syrian they have some chemical weapons. They're going to have the inspection of the Russians. I think it's funny because everybody's taking credit for it. The U.S., Russia, Syrians are all taking credit for it.
Started with an offhanded comment.
I know,
John Kerry.
But now everybody says, well, they prompted it. Anyway, so coming up, Buddy Sports Page, there's lots to talk about around the water cooler. Dave Ping joins us. We'll tell you about a latest find for Dominican Sue, the throwdown with Girardi and Showalter, and we'll talk a little about the big game coming up, the game of the century, all coming up on Buddy Sports Page next on
1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Indiana town had a good-looking mom who never was around, but she grew up tall and she grew up right with them Indiana boys on an Indiana night.
Hi, it's Lisa Midget with Kinetic Motion Fitness. I'm looking forward to a fun, healthy summer, and I have a few ideas that might just help you and your friends stay in shape and have fun too, along with awesome personal training and group classes at our warm and inviting fitness studio